All right, everyone. So last week was a wild week for high school football. As we saw Ganado, yes, they lost to East Bernard, and then Refugio, they lost a tough one to Edna. But what will week 4 kind of have for us in store? So we got Corpus Christi Miller versus the Cuero Gobblers is one of these matchups we're going to look at. And for both of these teams' perspectives, they're coming in like different kind of mindsets right now. Again, for Miller, they had a tough loss to one of the top teams in Texas, in DeSoto. They lost that game 57-21. They're hoping they can get back on track versus Cuero. And one of their running backs to keep an eye on is number 21, Broderick Taylor. He's a talented running back and be a 5-star recruit from the Buccaneers. But for Cuero, they're heading this game on a high note because they beat rival Yoakum last week, and Gobblers quarterback Jackson Marie threw for 6 touchdowns in total and ran for a couple as well. So he had a great game, and also he found wide receiver Walker Dietz a couple times, and they should be both a factor going into this game coming up on Friday night. And now let's go to this viewer poll here. We got who will win this week 4 matchup between Cuero and Corpus Christi. And man, it was the same for 6 o'clock, and it's the same overall. It's a high majority going for Cuero in this one with the votes. Again, Corpus Christi Miller, though, is a talented team, so we'll see if the viewer poll can be basically the same as, again, the game itself going on to this Friday night. Now for some high school volleyball. Victoria West Volleyball plays their first district game versus Richmond Randall High School tomorrow night. The West Warriors, they're currently 25-4, and they're 1-0 in district play. And some of the star players for the Warriors, number 11, Avery Griffin, who's a force up there at the net. And then also keep an eye on number 8, Emily Parker. She's a big-time player for the Lady Warriors as well. And they're looking to get win number 26 tomorrow night. What about some college football? Week 4 officially started up, and man, we got a number 1 new team. That is the Texas Longhorns. They don't have Quinn Ewers as he was injured last week, but Arch Manning came in and was outstanding, and he will be the starter against Louisiana Monroe this week, and so we'll see how that goes for Texas. As for the rest of the top 10, Georgia is number 2, Ohio State is number 3, Alabama's number 4, Ole Miss number 5, Tennessee 6, Missouri 7, Miami, Florida 8, Oregon 9, and Penn State 10. And then one team that's in the top 25, it's not in their top 10 there, is Texas A&M. Got in at the number 25 spot. They'll play Bowling Green this week. What about the Astros? They're right now currently playing the San Diego Padres, and they are currently down 2-0 to the Padres in the top of the 5th inning. The Padres, they got on the board early with an RBI double from Manny Machado, and that got up to be 1-0. And so we'll keep up with the updates for this game, and we'll probably provide highlights for you tomorrow night show. And now we're going to end the show here talking about some rankings that happened from Dave Campbell's state poll. And I mentioned it was a crazy week of high school football last week. And in 2A, after Ganado was number 1, they dropped down to number 3 there again in 2A rankings. And Refugio, they still stay at number 2, as in 3A Division 2. Tidehaven is number 10 right now. Then 3A Division at 1, we got number 4 is Edna. Goliad is at number 9 right now in the top 10. And then the 4A Division 1, El Campo is number 10. So a couple surprises there, Don and Shauna. In, again, the top 10 right now. I mentioned Ganado, so